he broke up with her the same night she fell. And I go, this is what I have to deal with every morning. I've got Jada in here rehearsing, which is fine because she actually knows how to play the guitar. And then, follow me guys, follow me, come with me. Then I have to deal with Joe, who is just learning how to play. And I thank God for the fact that he is playing his left-hand guitar because we had to pay good money for that guitar.
What I want to say to you, there's songs and poems and promises and dreams I can do.
I won't talk of starry skies or moonlight on the ground. Ground is G.
Ground is G?
Yeah, so it's I, D, won't talk of starry skies or moonlight, 8/7, on the ground.
Moonlight on the ground.
I'll come
right out and tell you I just love to lay you down.
But you stop playing.
Wait,
You're supposed to learn when to change.
Listen to my teacher.
Okay, so wait for a minute.
Okay.
So Joe is playing his left-handed guitar because
awkward.
Joe is a left-hand person. But Joe is that type of left-hand person where he can actually do a lot with his right hand.
ambidextrous.
I don't know. He's kind of ambidextrous. Can you write with your right hand? Can you write with your right hand?
Oh yeah, I can do that with my right hand.
Can you
No,
write?
right. Like with a
Yeah,
pen.
but not as good as my left.
Okay, so just like a normal right-handed person can't write as well with their left hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you shoot with your left hand, like a gun?
Not
I mean, sorry, with your right hand.
I shoot my left.
You shoot with your left, and then what else, Jada? Cut, like when you're cutting with a knife.
I could use anyone.
You could use anyone, and you could cut just as well if you use anyone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else, Jada? Give me another one that is like more left hand,
I can play the guitar right-handed.
because that's what you learned when you were younger. But
Dribble
are
a
you
ball? How do you dribble a ball with hand?
like if you do basketball? Do you do it with your right or left hand?
Right or left?
You could do it and well with both.
Yeah.
So he's kind of ambidextrous, but not really because he can't write as well. He can't, shoot a gun. Okay, so then why did you start playing the right-handed guitar?
And that's all I got at the time.
Okay, so that's what you learned. Kind of like the girl that Jada learned from in the beginning where she had one string on the guitar and she played what?
Crying blood. Can't believe what you done to me. You got me feeling like a cloud in a stormy weather. Obviously, it's hard to see that the sun will never shine when we are together. How could you be so ignorant to the fact that I might be in this pain forever? When you hold me, I go insane, fall apart like a wave of a baby feather. To believe that you're holding me, can't you see? I'm crying blood. I'm crying blood. I'm crying tears from my eyes like I can't deny. And now I'm falling like a comet from the broken sky. I'm crying blood. I'm crying blood.
And she's literally playing that with one string.
Yeah.
And that's what the girl had, right?
Yeah.
Who is the girl? From what
Baby
country?
Brown, she's English.
She's English, and she had a guitar with one string. So that just shows you that people can make beauty out of anything that they want to make beauty. I would have looked at that one string and go, oh God, I can't learn this guitar.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's her bass string. Bass.
And then check this out, Jada. We've got one, we've got two, we've got three,
Not
we've got
counting-
one that's put away. These
not-
are all acoustics.
Not
Four.
counting the two I have in my room.
Wait, which two? You have two acoustics in there?
An old Fender from Costco, and I have my baby one.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. The one that's put away, the other Esteban, that's 4. Jada has 2 in the room, that's 6. You have the one at Grandpa's because he's given that to you. He just doesn't want to release it yet.
Oh.
The Ovation. He's like, this is gonna be Jada when I'm ready. He doesn't say when I die. When I'm ready. That's from his band from 1972. Okay.
I got that one.
And then those are all acoustics. So we have 6 here, and then we've got this electric one, and we've got a bass.
Need more.
And I don't know how to play not a 1. So why didn't it start? Did you leave something open?
Yeah.
Huh?
Man, watch his watching.
You have to watch that back hatch, you know. Sometimes you think it's closed, and then if you turn on the car, it'll say hatch open. Like it doesn't close so well.
That's it. Enjoy the waste of the bad jump on cable, keep up for yourself.
And you have to make demands for your own jumper cable. You know how Jory is.
Right now, how about for $9?
Heading out to work, not in a good mood, because I have to pay rent again. Daddy, are you in a bad mood too? Are you in a bad mood too because you have to pay rent again?
Well, you can't run for that.
I know.
We just live with it.
Joe says I've just learned to accept it. Yeah, so today's February 1st. Good Lord, it's bright. It's cold and it's bright. And it would have been my aunt's birthday, the one that I was named after. Let me get my glasses, guys. My mom had a sister. My mom had 3 younger sisters. Aunt Lita, Aunt Jenny, of course, are two of her younger sisters, and then she had this younger sister too. This sister would have either been 62 or 63 had she lived. She died when she was 6, and she died from diphtheria. My mom says it was a really horrible death, you know, because diphtheria comes with breathing issues. And my grandmother, my mom's mom, never got over her death. So I know that it's not time that does the healing. You know, when people say time heals all wounds, honey, don't worry. No. If you believe in God and you believe that time does the healing, then God is unnecessary. That's proof to me that time does not heal, because she never got over it. It's God that does the healing. She never let go. She never let go and let God heal her. She was never bitter. She was never bitter, but she cried every time we talk about Babsy. That was her name was Barbara Marie, just like me. I think if she didn't die, I wouldn't have this name. My mom said I would have been called Frances. Ugh. Sorry to all the Franceses out there. I don't mind Frances, but I would not want to be called Franny. I think that's why I went because of the nickname to go with it. So I like my name. Matter of fact, I love my name, and I love my nickname, Babs or Babsy, because I was named after somebody that my mom cared about. My mom was 12 when she died, when her sister died, and yeah, I think I'm pretty special. I think I'm something. I woke up this morning, guys, to the stupidest comment at my YouTube channel, and I thank you, Sandra, for always being the first to say something so encouraging. You know, I don't need anybody to kiss my butt, really and truly. I don't need that. As a matter of fact, I don't like that. But this person wrote, and the comments comes to my phone, by the way. When it's from the vlog channel, it comes to my phone through my Yahoo email, and when it's from the cooking channel, it comes to my phone through I guess through YouTube. Thank God I never set it up for the comments to come to my phone from the review channel, because those are always hateful. So let me tell you what the comment said. The comment said it was the bread and butter pudding, and I always tell the story. I tell the story in my book about the bread and butter pudding and how I learned how to make it, because my grandmother had the stroke. She couldn't use her left arm so well to butter the bread, so I did that part for her, or she would like lavishly butter it to the point that it was too much butter. And you know, we had fun making the bread and butter pudding. I would open the tins of milk for her, you know, stuff like that. What's so wrong about that story, right? So some idiot came to the site and said the anecdotal story that you tell about your grandmother while making this treat detracts from the sweetness and the niceness and whatever the hell he said of the treat. You know, I think it was an inopportune time for you to tell that story. So my response was going to be, really? Question mark. Really, with a tone also. This is a show, not a tutorial. You know, I when I created my YouTube cooking channel, I never wanted it to be a tutorial. If you make the recipe, so what? If you don't make it, so what? This show is a show. It's a show. It's entertainment. It's you meeting my family and my style of cooking and you being in the home with us. That's what my cooking show is about. I was very careful to build it that way. And there was a point when I only did openings and endings to the videos, and I still do that now and again when I'm overwhelmed with the stuff that's going on and I can't devote as much time as I need to editing. But I really do try to make it be like if you guys are there with me in the kitchen, because I don't want it to be a tutorial. And then I was going to just tell them, you know, just shove off, just go away. But then you know what? I remembered what I said this at the start of the new year. I am not going to allow people to leave their negativity at my site. So I just deleted his comment. It's probably linked to Google anyways, but whatever. I deleted his comment and he's gone. And, you know, basically, if you come with something legit, like, oh, for this bread pudding, you could try putting blah, 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 and then see how that comes because I tried blah, blah. Yes, those are legit. Yes, those are, you know, those are not negative. To me, those are legit. You're telling me tips. Like, I'll always remember when Terry told me to eat those peppers, those red, yellow, and orange peppers, because I couldn't take the green peppers. I'm talking about the bell peppers or the sweet peppers. And, you know, that's something that I learned from, you know, somebody else, that I would have lived my entire life and not try those peppers. I used to pick them out of fajitas and stuff like that, you know. So those are things that I can learn from, and I'm so teachable. I'm up here teaching people how to cook, but I'm so teachable. And people always ask me this question when they meet me and they have any time to spend with me: do you like find other people's food like atrocious? I'm like, no. As much as I love my mom's potato salad, and that's the recipe that I use when I'm gonna have a party and stuff, when I want to present my my best foot, I'll make that potato salad, you know, rather than anybody else's potato salad. But I can totally enjoy everybody else's potato salad for whatever it is. If it tastes sweet, if it has bacon in it, you know, whatever they do to their potato salad, I can totally enjoy that, and I can totally enjoy everybody else's bread pudding. Now, when it comes to rice dishes, that's a different story. I'm not much about rice being mushy. I don't like rice pilaf. And I certainly want the rice to be cooked all the way through and not like breaking out my fillings. So I'm very, very, very picky about rice, and so is Joe. But all the other stuff, right, Joe? We enjoy other people's cooking, right? Yeah, we're not prejudiced like that at all. I don't even call myself the best cook. I know a lot of my friends that is not in my life anymore for whatever reason. They probably look at me with this show and go, what the hell? She has a cooking show. She didn't know how to cook. But I fooled them. I was a ringer. The whole time I said I didn't know how to cook, I was learning. And I was learning from the best. Right here. How you feel today, babe?
Pretty good.
I was trying to pick up something that Joe had. Joe got that sickness from my aunt's husband when we went there last week Sunday. And yesterday I felt kind of crummy. And so I just kind of drank a lot of water and laid on the couch. So I feel okay today. My throat still feels weird. See the guy standing over there again? You know what those Indians told Osley? They're like, you want to make some extra money? And he's like, why? And he says, rent him out your office space because he's homeless. And Osley's like, what the hell? Why don't you rent him your office space? I mean, can you imagine, guys, if I rented this space right here, the lobby and my back office, and I just had that guy sleeping in here all the time when I came to work. Of course, he would have use of the bathroom that's right here. But that would mean he would have access to all my privacy. What the hell is wrong with those people? You know, to just tell Osley that. I'm like, they don't have any respect for you, Osley. You know, really and truly. So just now I stopped at the mailbox when I was on the way in, and I saw one of my neighbors from the back unit. He's got a big business back there, right? And so he asked how I was doing, and we went through the frivolities of good morning. And he was well, and I told him I wasn't well because the rent was due again. And so he asked me if I was late, and I said, well, how can I be late? It's February 1st. And so he said, well, I haven't paid since January 1st, so that's why I'm asking. I'm like, well, how the hell did you get away with that? And then he says, well, I told her to come back in 3 weeks. I mean, what is she going to do? You know, if I don't have it, I don't have it. We had a slow month. Well, I think everybody back here had a slow month. The only reason we even have the rent is because we sat on that money that we made December 1st from our big customer, and we didn't do Christmas. You know, let me tell you what Christmas was. $10 and $15 gifts from each other to each other at the house. So there's 5 of us. So everybody ended up with a couple of gifts. And it was like $10 or $15 gifts. I told the kids I canceled Christmas last year. We always make sure Jada gets something good for her birthday, which is 2 days after Christmas, and that's it, you know? So I thought that was pretty funny. But anyways, we're waiting on some orders to come in. One of my customers is still with us. I was gonna say he's coming back, but I don't think he ever left, but I thought he left because the last time we had a big fight because he didn't want to pay the setup charges that we have to charge in between. I mean, they think, okay, the first time he came, he ordered like 5,000 or 6,000 bottles, but it was one product. So he paid a nice little smaller price. This time around, he ordered 13,000 and he bought like 4 or 5 products. So I had to charge him setup charges in between because he was breaking it down for flavor. I call it flavor breakdown. And so he didn't see that the per unit cost was less, but because those fees got added in when he divided the whole total, he ended up paying more. And he's like, why am I paying more? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, you saw the quote, you agreed to it, and you're paying more because you're buying different products. There's no print shop that you can go to that will accept you where you can buy 13,000 and break it down into 4 products. I'm sorry, that works out to be like, what, 3,000-4,000 products each for each product. Hi, boo. What's up?
Osley, remember?
What's going on over at Osley's?
It was wide open again.
His door's open? Oh, I have his number in my phone. Let me get it. I was telling him about your customer that doesn't want to pay the setup charges in between. So he thinks he's buying more, but he's breaking it down. So he's really buying less if you really think about it, because he's buying like 3,000-4,000 of each product, right? You can't go. Most print shops will not even take you on if you're not buying 5,000 pieces. Straight up. Straight up.
But it's true, because they ain't making no money.
He says that. Are you taking a picture of my double
She's
chin?
vlogging.
You
like,
look gorgeous.
You look good.
You look gorgeous. No, there's no double chin showing.
You don't have a
You
double
can't see
chin.
that. You can't see that from here.
From up here?
There you go. Well, I mean,
There you go.
You don't. You didn't have one.
Show the baby. Show the
Oh,
baby.
look at her.
Wait, I'm gonna zoom in on the baby
Look
though.
at her little face.
I'm gonna just put the baby up.
Oh my God, there's Penny.
Little pen. Baby Penny.
Can she talk yet? Can she come and do the opening for the Bear Panther show? Can she talk?
Not yet.
Okay, so go on about Kathy's wrist. I have viewers that are praying for her. That's why.
Her face, they said that they'd have to revisit the whole face thing, that she might still need surgery there as well. But it doesn't seem to be as big of a concern as the wrist and knee were. So.
And they did surgery on the wrist and the knee, right? All right. Now let me ask the important question. Are we sure the boyfriend didn't beat her?
Positive. Positive.
Okay. Louis says no. Louis says the
Louis is
boyfriend
like,
beat her with
yeah.
a bat.
Orlando, when you guys come, he wants you to bring Louis.
Okay.
That's what he
Louis,
said.
we're going to Utah.
You going? You coming? Road trip?
I wanted to bring up something else. You guys saw.
Are we gonna fight too about this too? Because she mentioned her grandmother, right?
They don't come to the vlog, Jada. You're fighting with nobody. You're fighting with not good people.
But that's still.
Okay, so did you guys hear me ask Megan just now if Kathy's boyfriend beat her up? Yeah, I'm gonna start something right now. How do you fall and break your eye socket in 3 places, your wrist in 3 places, and your leg, and fracture your neck with one fall? I don't care if you old, she's 66. I don't care.
Just go like this and
I
see if
just,
she flinches.
so I kept asking, right? I said, you sure somebody didn't beat her up? I said, are you sure somebody wasn't waiting in the apartment when she got home from her little date and they beat her up and she doesn't remember? Maybe she was unconscious for a while. And they're like, no, she would have told us. You know, she would have remembered and told us. She doesn't have any memory loss or anything. And then it was like 5 weeks later before I said, well, is the boyfriend visiting her? And they go, no, he broke up with her the same night she fell. And I go,
Coincidence?
old people
I
can break
think
up with
not.
each other? Winky dink?
I think not.
I think not. So we have a conspiracy theory going, and that's why I asked Megan just now so you guys could see her reaction, because I have not shared that here at the vlog yet. But I'm just saying.
I know a punch when I see one, and that looked like a good
punch,
left
like a
hook.
good yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not him. Maybe somebody was waiting in the
I'm
apartment.
not
Maybe
saying
Kathy
she's
doesn't
lying. I
remember.
don't think she's telling us the truth.
Wait,
Heavy.
wait. And I have not talked to Kathy since she fell.
How do you vlog, man? Maybe that's why you're growing this muscle, because you vlog too much.
Let's see.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I hold it like this.
right there.
Oh my God, is that why I'm in pain?
You
Is
vlog
it because
too
of you
much.
guys? And I can't put this on a selfie stick because this will fall because it's a rugged camera. And if I put it on a tripod, it starts getting shaky. Like my arms start getting shaky. So
Side note, Grease Live, not that great.
Not that great.
Take it from me, who knows theater.
She shouldn't have been Rizzo. I'm just saying. I
Yeah,
don't hate
Vanessa
her.
Hudgens, I love her. She was
She-
okay in
yeah.
High School
I
Musical.
have mad respect for her to go on at hours after her dad died.
That I do
But that
respect.
still doesn't give you talent.
It probably affected her
Did I
performance.
say that?
A little bit. It's okay. Keke Palmer, as amazing as she is, maybe she wasn't just right for this show. Just saying. Or give her a better part.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go big, go home.
I mean, like, everybody remembers that character when she's, like, at the carnival, and then the lady's like, how many with the cotton candy? And she's like, 1. She goes like that.
That's the role she played?
That's her.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I feel like Keke Palmer is bigger
She's
than
the
that.
friend that Rizzo tells that she's, like, pregnant, and she's like, no, don't worry, I won't tell nobody. She goes, tell everybody.
Oh.
But I did enjoy Frenchie. I love me a good Frenchie.
Who was Frenchie? The singer?
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yes, Carly
The
Rae
singer.
Jepsen.
Is that Friday?
No, that's
Call Me Maybe?
Yeah.
Call Me Maybe. Okay.
No,
See, I
she's a
know them
sweet
by their
girl.
song. Yeah.
She's a sweet cat.
she's not a sweet spirit now. Because sweet spirit means you're kind of ugly, but you're nice.
Sweet girl means
Oddly enough, she's older than Adele, but looks like a teenager.
Oh. Okay.
Fun facts.
Lewis just keeps the facts coming. You see how my dinner coming, guys? My lunch. Well, it's lunch/dinner. Because it's after 1 already. You know, guys, after all that cooking on Saturday, Joe still expected me to cook on Sunday. What is wrong with this man? I'm like, I did 5 recipes and I edited that show.
spoil him.
Yeah.
You marry you for nothing.
He's a spoiled Belizean man. I'm telling you.
That's why I
His
don't
mama done did
That's
that.
why I don't want a Belizean man. I'll take care of my husband, but all these expectations Daddy has,
You need an Englishman because they don't have that big of an appetite, but they love quality.
they do. So I can make little things, but just really good quality.
We can have so much tea.
Abundance of tea.
Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels right here to the right of your screen, the cooking channel, the product review channel, and Joe's channel. The links are in the description box.